This is the DJI Avata, the drone designed for idiots like me, who can't quite figure out how to even speak properly, how to fly FPV properly. But first of all, let's take a look at the kind of results you can get with very little experience with this little drone. My name is Stephen, and if you love the outdoors, have a look around the channel because I think you'll find at least one or two videos that you'll absolutely love. But the wonder of this DJI FPV drone, the secret of it is this. This is the motion controller that makes it possible to get shots that otherwise would take weeks and weeks of training to learn to fly FPV. To fly, you wear these goggles, seeing what the drone sees, and then you use this motion controller by tilting and rotating your hand to direct a little circle on the screen to point where you want to go, and then you pull the trigger. Then you pull the trigger for throttle control. This makes it possible to hit gaps that otherwise you really couldn't do without a lot of training. I mean, I can fly FPV manually, but I'm not very good at it, and I can't do really complex shots or hit really tight gaps. This lets me do stuff that I currently can't do and couldn't do without a lot more training. Not to take away from flying manual skills, however, because obviously if you learn how to fly one of these and fly it manually properly, you can do all kinds of complex shots that you couldn't achieve with this. But for now, I'm really happy with the kind of results I'm able to get just using this motion controller. And if you're wanting to buy a drone for the very first time, you might want to check out our sponsor for this video, Drone Shack, your one-stop shop for all things drone, getting you up in the air for the very first time. Family-run business based in the UK and Ireland with that level of quality customer service that comes from a small business. Thanks for sponsoring the video. And the thing with it is, it's just a lot of fun to fly like this. You feel like you're in Top Gun because you're actually holding, you know, it feels like a joystick, holding it in the air. You're going like this, you're pulling the trigger. It's just a lot of fun flying like this, never mind anything else. Now, you can fly with a full controller, but you don't need to. By default, the drone comes with this rather than a proper controller, which is a nice move on DJI's part, or perhaps they were just really low on stock and thought they needed some way of getting rid of a pile of these. But either way, I really like flying with this. Now, if you're going to buy this, there are a few different options. I went for the ProView combo. You get the drone, you get the controller, and you get these new goggles too. The other combo comes with the older V2 goggles. It's kind of confusing. But these newer goggles are lighter weight. They've got higher resolution. And oh yeah, they've got head tracking built into them as well. Head tracking is amazing. So you can fly along using your controller, and then you just turn your head and the drone will turn in the air. You look down, you look straight down, it will look any direction you're looking. It's amazing for exploring. It's so much fun. Although mostly for me it's because they're a lot smaller and more lightweight than the bigger goggles. I can get the entire kit in this size of a bag. This is a Peak Design medium camera cube, and I can get literally everything in there. Just in case you want the size reference, there's a shoe. One thing to say is that to get the most from the footage of this drone, you probably need to do a little bit of work to it afterwards. There is built-in stabilization. It's fine, it's not amazing, but this records gyro data. This is confusing, don't worry about it. Which means you can stabilize it in post using software called GyroFlow. It gives much smoother results than the built-in stabilization. And then the other thing you might want to do is a little bit of color grading and maybe a little bit of sound design, and the right music can go a long way. And if you'd like to see a video on how to do some of that stuff, let me know. And that's all I have to say about this amazing little drone for now. No doubt you're going to see a lot of footage in this in upcoming videos, so you can subscribe and you'll get to see that fun footage. But for now, I'm going to go. I got some packing to do. Maybe someday I'll catch you in the trails. Bye bye.